Bear down, Chicago Bears. We're going to have a wrap up with Maddie later on today, but for right now, we want to give you a quick recap, and it did not look good. The Bears fall to 2-6, losing 13-30 to the Los Angeles Chargers in a game that everybody is going to want to forget very, very quickly. Not a great play overall, not a great moment overall. Justin Herbert goes 31 of 40 for 298 yards and 3 touchdowns. Austin Eckler admittedly held to only 30 yards rushing, and I think the team 54 yards rushing total. But Austin Eckler absolutely dominated on the passing game, having 7 receptions for 94 yards, coming out of the backfield, averaging 13 yards. Not a great display for the Bears defense. Tyson Bagent going 25-37, 232 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Donta Foreman, 9 carries for 34 yards. How does Deontay Foreman only have 9 carries for an entire game? Roschon Johnson, 6 carries for 21 yards. Darrynton Evans, 4 carries for 18 yards. You took everything that you've done, everything that you've been good at, and you decided, we're not going to do that. That makes no sense, guys. Also, Cole Kmet, 10 catches for 79 yards. DJ Moore, 4 catches, 55 yards. And after that, nobody had more than 3 catches with the ball being spread around. And look, fair enough that this is happening. The ball is being spread around. It's being tossed to different receivers. Okay, cool. But what worked last week was the green passes, which I think the Chargers were kind of looking for today. When you break it down, Deontay Foreman had 1 catch. Roschon Johnson had 3 catches. So it was obvious that they were looking at those screens. Darrynton Evans, 3 for 22 yards. The question you have to ask yourself is why? Why did this look like a Justin Fields type performance? And I'm not trying to diss Justin Fields, but why did this look like one of those performances? Well, what they did last week was they went with what worked. What works was the short game and the power running game. So what did they do this week? They tried to turn Tyson Bagent into the next Aaron Rodgers, throwing it down the field. And guess what? That's not his strength. So what does he do? Tyson Bagent can make throws, but he cannot make all the throws. Tyson Bagent is a good quarterback, but he's also a Division II that's going to need time to develop. So what did the Bears and Luke Getsy and Matt Eberflus say was going to be a great idea? Let him stand in the pocket for a lot longer than he was the last time. Stop making such quick reads and start looking down the field to open up the passing game. The same thing that for this Bears team has not worked at any point during the course of this or last season. Let's continue to do that. It was an embarrassing performance, guys. I apologize. I don't mean to go on a rant of any sort, but this was not the greatest game. But we're going to break this down with Maddie later on this evening. I hope you guys will tune in for it. Until then, bear down, Chicago Bears. And look, the defense, I don't know what to tell you guys. A lot of soul searching on this defensive line is going to be needed. A lot of soul searching. TJ Edwards, how do you tackle somebody in the shoulders? A lot of things to talk about. But guys, we'll get to it a little bit later on. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk